Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Red Brick House. Today's video is my monthly report, or my progress report that I like to call it, where I update you on all the crafts that I have finished for the month and or the progress that I've made on them for the month of April. And so I'm going to start off with my diamond paintings. And this kit right here that you're seeing, it's a beautiful kit. It is from Amazon. And I believe it's called Birds and Flowers. I will have it linked below. I will try to link all of these things below if possible, if they're still available. And this came in a set of 3. And so this is the first one I've done. And I will bring you in a little bit so you can see it up close. It is quite pretty. So we'll start at the top and work our way down. There's a beautiful bird there. It's very pixelated. It's a beautiful flower. I like the colors of it. I purchased this I think last fall because I felt like it had very autumnal kind of colors in it, and I thought it was really beautiful. The picture image was very beautiful. I don't necessarily love the way it is charted or rendered. I think it could have been a lot better. I'm sure this is just a computer, charted, but you can't expect too much when you don't pay a lot of money for these budget kits. So I am trying to work through all my budget kits. I probably will not be buying any more of those from Amazon, but as just because I just don't really enjoy them as much as I enjoy some of the other diamond painting kits that I have. So anyway, I did enjoy working on this. It is a round. It had 20 colors, and it has a size up here. I want to say it's like 16 by 20 or 30 by 40 centimeters. 30 by 40 centimeters. I don't know what that is in inches. It doesn't give that to me, but it's a pretty little kit, and it was fun to do. A lot of times I do diamond painting just, for the process of doing it, more so than, to hang it on my wall or something. So anyway, that was the first kit I finished. Next up, I have these little mini gem kits that I purchased from Forever Young DIY. I purchased these on Amazon, but they also have their own website. So let me bring them in. They are a square, and I think they were called Fruit Cottages. And recently I did see these back up on their Amazon store for sale. So like I said, I will try to link them below. But I just thought they were so adorable. I have an unboxing video on this and also a whip and chat video on these. So if you want more information, I encourage you to check out those videos. But this one was the banana one, and it's called Banana Cottage, and I will bring it up close. A few gaps here and there, which that could just be my placing. I am a single placer when it comes to squares. I didn't have any trouble with these gems or with the glue or anything. It has a very nice velvety smooth backing. I love that because that means that they don't slide around so easily when you're working on them, especially if you're working on a light board or a table. It just helps them to be more stable while you're working on it. I think it's so adorable. I love the little window up here. And I love the little staircase and the flowers. I just think it's so cute. And so I finished another fruit one. When I ordered these, I ordered two different sets. So this was the Fruit Cottage set, and this one is called Lemon Drink Shop. And I think it's adorable. Same background, also squares. I just think it's so cute. I love this little patio area here with a little potted plant. And at first I thought this was a chair. And then after I did this, I wasn't really sure what this is. So you let me know. What do you think it is? At first I thought it was a chair. And then I was like, oh no, it's a car. And maybe like a garage area or parking area. I don't know. Tell me what you think that is, because I'm really not sure what that is. Sometimes it's hard to tell on these little mini kits what it is. But I love this little lemon slice up here and the little awning. I just think it's so cute. And I love the patio area here. So this was a lot of fun to work on. I like these little mini kits, and the reason why I chose minis this month of May is because I wanted to get a lot of work done on my Josephine wall kit, which I will show you here in just a minute. So that's the 2 fruit ones that I finished. And then from my other set, it was called bouquets, like flower bouquets. And this one is the hydrangea bouquet. And it's the only one I finished out of that set. I was hoping to finish 2 out of both, but I didn't, and that's totally fine. But also square. I think all their mini gems are squares. I think most mini kits are squares. But it's just really beautiful. I love the bow. I love all the colors, the purples and pinks in this. I think it's just really pretty. And I have thought about taking these and maybe putting them all together and then like framing them all together in one big frame. I think that would be really cute with some cardstock around them or something, or a little frame. Oh, I don't remember what that's called. The little frames that you can buy. I think that would be really cute. Anyway, that one, I really don't know what else to say about these. Like I said, I had not really. I mean, there's a few gaps, but like I said, that's probably just my placing. I really didn't have any trouble with the drills or anything. I would buy these again. I will tell you that. I really enjoyed them. I think they're good quality, and I would totally purchase them again. Okay, now I'll show you my Josephine wall kit. Okay, you will see, I wanted to finish this whole row, but I did not. I have one little section left over here. But I'm going to try to get it all in the frame. I don't think I'm going to be able to. But anyway, we'll start on this side. When I first got this kit, I started over here. And I started working. I'll try to bring it up a little closer. This is a square kit. This, I guess I should tell you that first. Hold on. It's been a while since I've talked about this. And I always forget to kind of show. I have lots of videos on this kit, but this is the picture. She's beautiful. It's called the Wood Nymph by Josephine Wall. I purchased this from the company, the one with the diamond art. And I have started over here and I worked my way this way. I am at the top. It's a very large canvas. I started at the top so that I could push it forward as I worked on it and it wouldn't be rolled up, you know, after it's already been put together, after the drills are already on it. I didn't want to be rolling that up. And so that's what I did. I started up here and it's quite pixelated. It has a beautiful shine to it. 200 colors, square canvas, but that's a treetop right there. And then as you come across here, you can see the sun rays coming in. I have the tail of a little bird and a part of a wing right here. I cannot wait to do that bird. And then as you come across here, there's just a lot of branches from the trees and things like that. Over here, this is the base of the tree, so it's going to be quite green and mossy looking. But that is where I finished. And it started in the month of April. I started right here where this bird ends. So I started here and I got this much done, which for a Josephine Wall, that is pretty good considering I did the other mini kits, and then I have been working on a couple of other crafts as well that I will talk about here in a minute. So I think I made pretty good progress. I am still going to finish this section before I kind of take a break from this kit, because I feel like the month of May I'm probably going to take a small break from this kit, and I might work on my minis. I might work on an Amazon kit, but for the month of May going forward, I think I'm going to be on a no buy as far as diamond paintings go, because I have some other things that I want to prepare for summer, and so I may have to take a small break on these. But anyway, I just have this section left, and I will finish it before I kind of put this away for probably for a little while, just to take a break from it. Because it is intense, y'all. If you've never done a J-Wall kit, it is a very confetti heavy. Let me bring it up so you can just see. I'll bring it in like really close so you can see all those different drills, all those different colors. Look at that. I mean, so many colors in one tiny area. But it's okay. I think it'll be quite exciting to get to the second row because I'm going to get more of the picture. So in this next row, I'll be able to do these two birds right here. There's a butterfly here, and there's a big butterfly here. And there's this little blue bird, and this is a lot more tree branches and things. But I think it's going to be more interesting to see it come together as I move down the kit and get more into the you know, the main focus of the picture. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Landscapes are kind of like that. Sometimes you have to kind of trudge through the, you know, the edges to get to the really fun stuff. But I have enjoyed this. I think landscapes are fun because you work on it and you're looking at square by square by square, especially in this because it's so confetti heavy. And then when you take a look back, when you're done with it, you're like, oh, I see it. I see the branches. I see, you know, I see everything coming together. It's really interesting. If you've never worked on a landscape in diamond painting, I highly encourage that you do because it's a different experience. Okay, I'm going to put that aside, and then I'm going to show you a couple of other things I've been working on recently. I have been doing a little bit of crocheting, and so I made some of these little face pads, or these little, they're just a crocheted puff stitch to wash your face with, and my daughters really like these, and my youngest daughter, she was like, can I make some more of those, because like I can't find one. And I made them quite a long time ago, and so I've made some new ones. This one's for me, but it's a very simple thing to do. I got the pattern from Five Little Monsters. I think that's her blog. Very simple and easy to do. If you crochet, if you already know how to crochet, it's not, you know, it's something you can whip up in an hour or so, and it's just really useful. And I really like those. I probably use this more than I use my other cotton like hand towels and things like that I've made. So anyway, I finished that, or I've made a couple of these now. And then I've also been making some kitchen scrubby dishcloth pads. I don't know what you call them. But this is that scrubby, I think it's called scrubby yarn stuff from Red Heart. And I didn't really use a pattern. I just kind of already know how to make a circle because I've crocheted quite a lot. And for this one, I did half double crochet. And so I just did, you can do a magic ring, or you can chain 4 and slip stitch them together. And then you just start out with 8 stitches in the center, and then you just work your way around. You can find patterns for these all over the internet. If you just Google, you know, how to crochet a circle, you'll find it. And that's basically all it is. You just need to crochet a circle. Now I did 2 circles, and then I stitched them together around the edge here to make it thicker, so you can kind of see like how thick that is. I like them like that. My sister made me some of these a couple of years ago, and I'm still using them. Like, they're still holding up, but we needed some new ones. And so I was like, I'm going to make some. And so I've been making these as well. And I also took the center where you start your crocheting, how you have that tail. I took that and I put it through and tied it off here in the middle to hold them together so it's not like coming apart like that. So they're very sturdy, they're very usable, and they're really great because you can wash them and wash them and wash them and use them again and again and again. And it's not like a sponge or something you're washing your dishes with that you're going to end up throwing away. You know, it's very handy, and it saves you money. You know, you make it, or you get, you know, you do it once, and then you know, these last for 2 or 3 years. So anyway, I've been doing that. I've been making some of those. I also have an embroidery project that I'm not willing to share just yet. Maybe next month, probably next month. I think I will finish it. I'm hoping to anyway. It's for my brother, and I'm making him a little something for his new house, and so I'll probably show that next time. And then I also have my socks that I have shown before, and I messed up these socks, and so I put it aside, put it down for a while. Haven't really worked on it that much, and then I picked it up and was making the heel on them, and I haven't finished them because I was kind of frustrated with myself that I kind of messed them up. So I'm trying to troubleshoot and fix them without like starting over. So that's where those are. Anyway, so those are all the things that I have finished. Let me bring them back out because I think it looks nicer when they're sitting out here. Those are some things that I finished this month of April. Tell me what you're working on. It doesn't have to be diamond painting. It can be any kind of craft because I do quite a few crafts on this channel. I kind of focus on whatever I'm enjoying at the moment. I kind of cycle through lots of different crafts. I like to sew, I like to crochet, I like to knit, I like to do diamond painting. I do all kinds of different things, and so you might see some different things from time to time on this channel. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, let me know what you're working on, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!